This video is about the projects that I didn't complete this year. Why did I even have to? I had to make this video. Why is that? You know, as a knitter, as a content creator, I have to be honest with you, and I kind of felt that pressure, especially at the end of the year when people are showing their projects and like, look how productive I was. I made those 30 sweaters just last month. And I mean, I adore those people. I love watching what people knitted or crocheted, but I have to be honest with you, and I have to admit that it was like, hey, they're productive and you're not. You're being lazy and you're trying to be a YouTube creator and knitting vlogger, but you haven't completed that. And then I have those comments when people say that, oh, I have to finish that sweater by Christmas, or I'm in a very tight schedule because of the Christmas deadline and I have to make presents and stuff. And I just realized how much pressure, how much stress out there is just because the year is coming to the end. So I decided to be honest with you and show you the projects that I haven't done this year. The first one is this yellow sweater. I'm not even in the middle of the project. It's almost done. I have only one sleeve left. And this project is going on probably since the last year, since 2024. This chart's from my head, but I will explain it, of course, on my channel. And I need that sweater badly because I took those unprofessional, non-professional pictures to show how it fits into what I wear. And I desperately need it. And I desperately need to finish it, and I want to wear it. Those are 2.5 millimeter knitting needles, like pretty much all of my projects are. I knit only on thin, tiny needles, and that's why I didn't have enough time to uh, make the videos and complete the project. Well, I do already have some of useful tutorials that you guys might want to see. First one is an explanation how to make such a neat ribbing. I will link everything down below. Another one related to this project is to how to knit those cables without a cable needle. When there are so many of those, it saves you a lot of effort and time, so you might want to check that one out too. Another tutorial related to this sweater is how to knit from cotton that tiny. And if you're new to that bobbin yarn situation, you really might want to check that video out because it explains a lot and it saves you both money and time. The second project I haven't done this year and I want it so bad. I generated this photo and it gives you an idea. It's not going to be the same because the textures are not going to be the same. And I'm showing you these bobbins and some of these leftovers. By the way, these shiny things, sequins are, I still have those. I've done the golden project, the crochet one, this golden top, and then I used the leftovers for this top. You see how shiny these guys are? And I still have those left. And I have this green and olive green and dark green bobbins because 3 years ago, I made this dress for my daughter. She loved green color at that time. She doesn't anymore, but at that time she wanted everything green. And I bought some bobbins to make her this dress. And well, she grew out of it, and of course, I have to frog it. And this is how I'm gonna have the whole bunch of this olive green melange and use it for a sweater. And I was thinking about something like that, an element from leftovers and from new yarns, like mixing both and making this geometrical element sweater. I'm still dreaming about making it. I really want to pause the rest of the projects to complete that because I have that itch to start it, but I haven't because I didn't have enough time. But yeah, if you want to use this as an inspiration, you definitely can. The next project I haven't done yet. I'm not gonna show you the generated image. For right now, I'm gonna show you the texture. It looks very plain. The texture is great. I worked on the texture, creating my own mix of the yarns, and I love how it works out because it's shiny. It looks so amazing, but I had to mix colors, and I will reveal the idea of this mix because when different materials are involved, viscose, a little bit polyester, a little bit of shiny latex, and a little bit of cottons. This is what I mixed. I will make this video on why I use this or that material, why I didn't use silk for this, even though I had those silks. And this mix, it took some effort to make, but the point of this shirt, it's not gonna be the gray shiny texture. It's not the point, I promise. I just have it in my head, and well, it's just give me more time. I'm gonna complete it and you will love it. But yeah, so far I haven't completed this project. Still on my needles, still not Another done. Project that hasn't been done is this infinity scarf. I have a video about it, how to fix the last stitch when you do 2 by 2 colors, and I think it's a good tutorial. And some of you might need it, but still I haven't completed it because I have to finish the last seam to make this scarf an infinity scarf, and I have to make this video to finalize it, to make it work. Yeah, but here you can see the idea of this infinity scarf, and it worked pretty good, and I just need to finish this last seam, this last row, and to show you how I fix it so that you guys can use those advice for your project. So almost done, but see, not done yet. Another project that I had to pause is this pink mesh shirt. I've done many meshes and I just love them. I've got a tutorial on this mesh top. Well, the orange one and the olive one have shared the same tutorial basically, and you can find on my YouTube, of course. But yes, still, I'm making from the pink yarn and I'm mixing it with, not mixing it, but adding that treatment from yellowish, olive greens, gray, etc. And I used 1.0 millimeter crochet hook or even a smaller one. I don't even remember already. And I really need to fix the uh, neckline. It's gonna be a V-neck with the same treatment. And yeah, this is micro crocheting. And in case if you're new to my channel, I have many tutorials on micro crocheting, but micro crocheting full size clothes. And trust me, it's not as painful as you might have thought. And I explain how to have fun micro crocheting big things, how to not have that pain when you just start off your project. I have many tips and tricks, so please check those out. Those are in the info box. What I'm trying to tell you here, there are always people who are more productive, who are faster than you, who are younger than you. And well, I personally adore creative and productive people, but you see, I I'm just a human being. I'm not a knitting machine. And if you feel bad having a few projects on your needles, it's okay. Don't feel bad. Everyone has that. And you never know what's going on in the yarn stash of that super productive, creative video maker, YouTube creator, fiber artist. And you never know what's going on behind the scenes. My point here is it's okay to have projects that are not done. It's okay to keep a project for 3 or 5 years on your needles and then finally end up frogging it. It's okay. It's okay to be tired from a project. It's okay to um, have unfinished sleeves of a sweater. It's okay to be a human being, not a knitting machine. We picked up knitting as a hobby to relax, to spend that beautiful Friday evening by the fireplace, just knitting or crocheting for fun. Please do not forget that we have to have fun and something to relax in our life, because the rest of the life is deadlines, chores. You have to do that. You have to cope. You have to be in time. Da, 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 da. Let yourself be a human being, at least when you're sitting on your couch and knitting or crocheting for fun. Keep that safe space for you and you only. So I hope that, I don't know if it made sense, but I really hope that if you needed to hear something like that, you've just heard it. So thank you so much for watching, and I wish you all the best for this Christmas and New Year, whatever you're celebrating and whenever you're celebrating. So yeah, have fun, peace, love to you and your families. Bye.